Yeah,
Okay, ready?
yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Amok Prakash, and I'm the Vice President of Fooditude. I want to start by thanking you all for joining us for this Fooditude presentation. Before we begin, I'd like to share a little bit about our initiative. Fooditude is a project of the Holistic Health Alliance, specifically under the Youth Brigade initiative. With the rise of diseases like obesity and diabetes in our country, it's crucial that we promote awareness about how we as a community can combat these challenges. This initiative was created by a group of dedicated individuals with the sole purpose of emphasizing the importance of a diet and lifestyle rich in healthy greens, succulent fruits, and hearty grains. We share this information through social media, our monthly presentations on various food topics, such as the one you're watching today, and blogs on our website. If you find this topic particularly interesting, we encourage you to get in touch with us to join our team and help spread the message of good eating habits. We are always looking for more volunteers to support our cause. As a disclaimer, please note that the information we present is solely based on our research, and we are not professional in these fields giving professional advice. Now, I'd like to introduce our speaker for today, Abhiram Ayodhya, who will be speaking about microbiomes.
Hello, my name's Ahbiram and today's topic is just going to be an introduction to the microbiome, the key to a healthier you. So, what is the gut microbiome? So, it's basically the trillions of microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, and fungi that live in your digestive tract. Um, so this is basically just how all these microorganisms work together. That's pretty much the microbiome. It's like a system where they all work together. Uh, so a fun fact, the microbial cells in the gut actually outnumber the human cells in the body. This just like shows the great importance of the microbiome and maintaining maintaining it properly. So here are some key roles of the gut microbiome. So first of all, it aids digestion and nutrient absorption. So the microbiome, it actually is able to break down and digest foods that we're not usually able to digest. So in this way, it's really like important to have healthy, like good bacteria in the microbiome, um, and like a high number of them, so we can get energy from those foods that we can't digest properly. And as a byproduct of this digestion, it produces vitamins like vitamins B and vitamins K, which provide energy, and they're also very important for the health of individuals. It supports the immune system function, and it maintains the gut lining integrity. So basically, it as the microorganisms pretty much digest this these foods, another byproduct is this mucus that you can see here in the yellow. It's the gut lining, which also helps to increase the metabolism uh, and the digestion of these foods. So, so now we're going to talk about the microbiome and overall health. So the microbiome biome affects the health of your gut. As said in the previous slide, it helps with digestion by maintaining the gut lining and like breaking down foods that we normally can't process. It also helps with metabolism and weight management. So so there's two types of bacteria in the microbiome. There's the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. The bad bacteria does things like it destroys the gut lining, and that actually causes bad things like inflammation and disease, while the good bacteria can promote like weight loss and healthy weight management, which is pretty good. So it's always good to have more a healthy balance of both of the bacterias. Now, for the immune system, the microbiome actually makes up 70% of the human immune system. So, this shows that it's really important to maintain the microbiome and have it healthy so that uh, people are less prone to disease and they can get better. So one of these important functions of the microbiome is the gut-brain axis. So you can see on the screen here, the gut-brain axis is the one of the key pathways in the body connecting the microbiome and the brain. So this is a really important connection because the the amount of good or bad bacteria in the microbiome actually affects your mental health as well. So this shows that like it's really important to uh, like watch what we eat as it also affects our mental health and even our mood. Um, so for an example, let's say you eat somebody eats lots of like junk food or something, then this can cause like severe depression and anxiety, and it worsens the mood of people. And on the contrast, a lot of good bacteria can lead to good mental health and um, good metabolism and digestion. And this is all based on the types of foods we eat, so it's very important to watch that. So now we're going to see factors that influence the microbiome. So one thing that influences the microbiome is our food choices. Over on the right, you can see on the diagram. On the right, it says unhealthy, and on the left, it has the healthy things for the microbiome. So things that are unhealthy are things like saturated fats, simple carbs, refined sugars, just processed foods, and like fatty foods and stuff like that. This promotes like the health of the bad bacteria, which is pretty bad because then we'll become more prone to illnesses. We won't, and we'll have like digestion problems. Now, things that are healthy for the microbiome, they're like omega-3 fats, complex carbs, prebiotics, vegetables, like fruits, just unprocessed and natural foods. Now, this will help and promote the health of the good bacteria so that it can prevent things like inflammation in the gut and just like stomach aches and stuff like that. Now, the lifestyle actually affects microbiome health. And by lifestyle, I mean like things like exercise, sleep, like behavioral habits, stuff like that. So one good example of how it affects, how it benefits microbiome health is that is exercise. So frequent exercise can actually help prevent disease in the gut by increasing the diversity of the microbiota. Now, um, the microbiota is basically just a word to describe the organisms in the microbiome. So, when it increases the diversity, it means uh, like what it means. Like it increases diversity, which can help um, break down the foods much quicker and just promote good health and good immune system health, things like that. Now, on the other side, a lack of sleep, that's a very bad behavioral habit. And since this increases stress, and stress is like part of the mental health, it actually negatively impacts the gut-brain axis. So it can promote the health of the bad bacteria and cause stomach pains and inflammation and just very bad like diseases and things like that. Now we're going to go over food tips for a healthy microbiome. So here are 3 food tips for maintaining a healthy balance in your microbiome. So high fiber foods. So since fiber is a prebiotic carbohydrate, it's a healthy food. It pretty much just means it's a healthy food and energy source for the good gut bacteria. Foods like these include, oops. Foods like these include things like vegetables, fruits, and like complex carbs. Um, Next, we have protein-rich foods. This can help support the health of the microbiota that actually digest the food and just helps like maintain the gut lining properly. And something to avoid, definitely avoid, is processed foods. By processed foods, I mean like things you find outside, like fast foods. The reason why they're so bad is because they have refined sugars, saturated fats, um, and then simple carbs, which are very bad because they can actually change the composition and the diversity of the microbiota, and this supports bad bacteria that can cause inflammation in the gut. And this is very bad because inflammation, I mentioned it a lot in this presentation, but inflammation basically um, like swells up the gut lining, which can negatively impact the metabolism and lead to stuff like weight gain and like just bad mood as well. So, in summary, the microbiome is a very important part of our bodies. It makes up our immune systems, helps our gut health. Um, it like prevents diseases if we have good bacteria in it, and it benefits our bodies in general. The microbiome is crucial to having a healthy body, and eating good foods to benefit it is one of the first steps to living healthy. And everybody like listening to this should definitely invest in eating these types of foods that benefit the microbiome. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Any questions?
You can stop sharing, Abhiram, then we can see if people have questions. But really great presentation. Really interesting stuff, really nicely put together, I would say. And I'll let kids ask question if they have.
Very good job, Ahbiram. Very nice presentation.
Thank you.
So nobody has any questions? You've done a really good job, Abhiram. So looks like no question, but no, it's very nicely put together. All how you explained scientific portion, scientific part of the and eating habits together, and even linked it to mental health, which is another obviously initiative you all are involved in, most of you. So good job. I think we can stop the recording.